Welcome to Learning Math Skills with Kashif. So today we are going to start our new topic, that is unit number 5 from your book, that is linear equations. So what is your topic? Your topic is linear equations. So before going to start our topic linear equations, that is about algebra. So first we will recap some your previous knowledge about algebra. What are the basics of algebra and what are the different terms we use in the algebra. Then we come to the topic, that is linear equation. So let's start. First of all, just look here. I write something 2x. What is this? That is called algebraic term. What we call algebraic term. And in algebraic term, this is called coefficient. What is called? Coefficient. And this is called variable. What is called? Variable. Clear? Means 2x, 2y, 2z, these are all the terms, like this 3y minus 4z, 5m, 6n, 7k, these all are called algebraic terms. And the alphabet, that is y, z, k, m, n, x, this is called variables. And the number, the digit multiply with the variables are called coefficients of that variable, right? So this is all you studied in the class 6 and in the previous chapters of this book. So I just revised your knowledge. Okay, and what is now algebraic expression? Algebraic expression, if we combine 2 or 3 terms with the help of 4 basic operations, that is plus, minus, multiply and divide. You know it, you are familiar with these operations. You did use these operations from class playgroup, that you add something, you subtract something, to multiply, you divide. So these are the 4 basic operations. So if I combine these two terms, minus 4z plus 5m, now it is an algebraic expression. Now it is an algebraic expression having 2 terms, right? I make another expression, that is 7k minus 6. So it is also a algebraic expression. What is 6? What is 6 here now? It has no variable, so we call it a constant. We call it a constant. Clear? What is variable, what is coefficient, and what is constant? Okay, now what is linear expression and what is linear equation? What is the difference between linear and non-linear expression and equations? Okay, these all are the examples of linear term or linear expressions, like this 3x plus 6, that is a linear expression. And if I write another expression, that is 2y square minus 6, that is non-linear expression. I write another m cube plus x square, that is also a non-linear. 3y square plus 6, that is also a non-linear. So I write some more examples for linear expressions, that is minus 2y plus 3x, that is a linear expression. Minus 4x plus 5, that is also a linear expression. So what are the difference between two expressions? What is the difference between these terms and these terms? That these have the single power, means only x, y, z such. Here we have y square, m cube, x square, that is called quadratic, or then the further types of the expressions. So we will discuss only the algebraic equation, algebraic linear expressions or linear equations in this chapter. Now what is equations? Equations, as you know, what is this? this is the sign of an equation, right? Equation means that it comes in sign of equality, means the both sides of the equations will be equal. This shows that the both sides are same, so that is called linear equation. So I write an example of linear equation like this: 3x plus 6 is equal to 15. So that is linear equation consisting of linear expression including the sign of equality, that is called linear equation. So there are different types of linear equations. That is a simple form. I write another 2y over 6 is equal to 3. That is also a linear equation because variable have the linear only one part. I write another 3x plus 2y is equal to 7m plus n minus k is equal to minus 17. That is also. So these are all the examples of linear equations, but this is the linear equation of one variable. This is also a linear equation of one variable. Why it is one variable? Because they have only one variable. It has only x, it has only y. And what is this? In this equation we have two variables, x and y, right? In this equation we have three variables, so that is a linear equation of two variables. That is a linear equation of three variables. So these are the different types of linear equations. So but we will discuss in this chapter only linear equation with one variable, right? Means we will solve such kind of questions that might be in decimal form, might be in fraction form, might be in the linear form. So but it has only one variable, so such type of equations are called linear equation. Okay, so just consider an example to make the concept of equation. What is concept of equation? So if we have like this 1 2 3 4, here we have again 1 2 3 and 4. So just look here, how many values are there? 4. How many values are here? 4. So if I add one value in this way, what we get? 1 2 3 4 5, and on this side it remains the same, 1 2 3 4. So it is an equation? No, it's not an equation. Now by adding 1, now we have 5 values here and 4 values here, so it will tilt because it has more values now, right? So it makes the unbalanced the equation. So how can we be balanced? How can we be balanced? Simply, if we, how many values we add here? 1. So we can add value add here. Now it again comes in equality, this it comes equation. Now both they will not tilt, they will same because on the both sides we have 5 values. Means simply you have to in your mind, if we add or subtract anything on the one side of the equation, the same thing will be added or subtracted from the other side of the equation. This is the basic rule to solve the linear equation or any equation solutions questions. So I hope it is clear till now. What is algebraic term, what is algebraic expression, what is coefficient, what are the variables, what are the constants, and what are the linear equations, what are the linear equations of different variables. But we will discuss only linear equation of single variable, only one variable, how to solve these equations in algebra. The rest of the thing you have in your mind, how you will solve, what are the for the algebra, the basic thing of the very important with the students making mistake, that is the knowledge of integers. You have to the rules of integers in your mind, then you will have no mistake in the algebra. most of the students feels very much difficulty in the algebra because of algebraic rules of addition and multiplication. So they mix these rules in their mind. So first I just a little recap, then we will start solving these questions. So first of all, look here, if we have 2x minus 3x, I write two terms. So can we add or subtract these terms? Just think. I have another 2y minus plus 5y. I have another 2m minus 5n. So which terms we can be solved and which term we can't be solved? Can we solve this? Yes. Why? Because they are the like terms. Why they are the like terms? Because their variables are same. Can we add this? Yes, we can add this. Why? Because the variables same. Can we add this? No, because the variables are not same. So you deduct two things, that we can add or subtract the terms when we have the same variable, and when the variables are different we can't add or subtract. Okay, now come here, 2x minus 3x. We have to subtract 3 from 2. So if you have in the junior classes, you can say, how can I subtract? The 3 is greater than 2, so how can I subtract 3 from the 2? So here come the integer rules. If the signs are different, we will subtract. If the signs are different, we will subtract, and the sign of greater digit. What will be your answer? Your answer is minus 1x. And keep one thing more in your mind, we never write 1 in algebra as a coefficient. It is understood. If I write only x, it is understood that is 1x. We no need to write 1 with the variables as a coefficient, but as a constant we will write 1. Okay. So similarly 5 plus 2, that's so easy. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7y. So just you have to keep thing in your mind, that rules of integers in your mind. I write some questions from clear it. Look here, minus 3 plus 5 minus 3 minus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 minus 5. So I write different, the values are same, only signs are different. So this thing is important. Okay, what you have to, whenever you are going to solve any question is algebra or the arithmetic or the geometry questions, you are doing some thinking process in your mind. Okay, so what you have to do here, you have some thinking process, and for this thinking process you have 3 steps in your mind. First of all, what are the signs? Are they same or not same? Are they same or not same? So what do you think? Are they same? Not. Are they same? Yes. Are they same? Yes. Are they same? Not. So if the signs are same, you will add, right? If the signs are same, you will add. Either it is negative, either it is positive. If signs are not same, then we will subtract. The first process, you have to think that it is the signs are same or not. The signs are same or not, right? If they are same, what we will do? We will add. If it is not same, what we will do? We will subtract. And the second thing, always place the sign of larger value. Always place the sign of larger value. Okay. So first, signs are different. Okay, we will subtract, and the sign of larger value, that is plus. So signs are different, what we do? We will subtract. So 5 minus 3, that is 2, right? Similarly, come here, the signs are different, so we will subtract. Sign of larger value, that is minus, and 5 minus 3, we will get our answer, that is 2. Okay, the signs are same, so it means we will add, but the sign of larger value we will add, but not the sign of addition, so not the sign of plus. The sign of larger value, that is minus. So 5 plus 3, 8. Here we have sign of larger value, that is plus. 5 plus 3, 8. Clear? Means we have got 4 different answers only due to the difference in their signs, right? So I hope you practiced and you have command on this thing. If you have the complete command of these things, then the chance of mistake in algebraic question is very less, because in algebra we don't have a long divisions, we don't have a long calculations, right? Very small calculations, easily you can solve it, easily you can do it, but the only thing that you have to know about these rules. Okay, now come to the rules of multiplication. Rules of multiplication, what is that? That if we multiply minus with minus, we will get our answer plus. Similarly, if we plus into plus, that we get our answer plus. In minus into minus, that comes plus. Similarly here, plus into minus, we will get minus. Minus into plus, we will get minus. Okay, so now these are the different rules. Now mostly students, what they did, where they make the mistakes, that are minus minus plus, they learn minus plus minus, minus minus plus, plus plus plus, they learn, but they applied these rules are here. When I read minus minus plus, okay, minus minus plus, they will put here sign, that is plus. Plus minus minus, plus minus minus minus, okay, plus minus minus, they will put here minus. So that is the difference. When you are going to add or subtract, you will replace the value of larger digit, okay, the sign of greater value. So if you have command on these things, then it's very good. If you don't have the command, so do practice at least some time for solve simple questions. Write on the different question on your page, then solve it. So do practice, then you will become expert, then there will be no mistake in algebraic questions. So now come to our actual topic, that is linear equation. That is linear equation. So it's quite easy. As I already told you that there is no larger calculations or multiplications are in algebra. Simply there are the tricks, that is these rules are here, and what will we do to solve the question. So let's start with a simple example. How can we will solve? I write a linear equation, that is 3x minus 6 is equal to 6. Okay, I write another equation, that is y plus 4 is equal to 10. I write another equation, that is x minus 2 is equal to 8. Okay, now how we will solve? Simply one thing in your mind, we have to find the value of this unknown variable. Okay, what value of this variable that makes this equation true? We have to find the value of these variables in all these questions regarding linear equations. So there are now some rules, as I told you earlier, that in equations, while we are going to solve equations, what we did on the one side of the equation, the same operation we will did on the second other side of the equations to make the sign, to make the equations equal, right? So first look here, that is we have to move this 2 on the other way, means we will remove this 2 from this side so that we can get the value of x. So what we will do, that is minus 2 here. So what we will do, how we will remove it, we will add 2 on the both side. Why? Because it is subtracting. So if there is any value subtracting and we want to remove from the one side, we will add on the opposite sign. Similarly, if we have here plus 4, we will subtract 4 on the both side. Here we will add 2 on the both sides. Why? We will do every expression on the both sides of the equation, right? So just look here, x minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 8 plus 2. So now I add 2 on the both side, right? So this 2 will cut, 2 minus 2, that comes 0. So x is equal to 8 plus 2, 10. So that is your answer. X value is 10. 10 makes this equation true. You can check each question whether your answer is true or not. What is the value of x? That is 10. So if I replace the value 10 instead of x, what we get? We will get 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. So that means 8 is equal to 8. That is, our answer is correct. Okay. So now come to this question. What we do here? Here we have plus 4. So what will we do? We will subtract on the both sides. So y plus 4 minus 4, that is equal to 10 minus 4. We will do the same operation on the both sides. So what we get here? It will cut. So y is equal to 10 minus 4, 6. That is your answer. Right? Quite easy. Okay. So keep these rules in your mind that you have to do the same operation on the either side of the equation to solve these equations. Now we will get y6. If I replace 6 here, 6 plus 4, that is equal to 10. It means our answer is true. Okay. Now what is the difference between this equation and these questions? Now we have the coefficient with our variable. How can we will remove it? Okay, first we will move this minus 6, remove from the equation on the left hand side. So what we do? What we do here, we will add minus 2. So what will we add here? Here we have minus 6. It means we are going to add plus 6 on the both sides of the equation. Means 3x plus 6 plus 6, that is equal to 6 plus 6. Clear? That is minus 6. So it will cut minus 6 and plus 6. So what we left here? We left 3x is equal to 6 plus 6, that is 12. Okay. Now here we have the coefficient of y, that is 1. So we not further solve it. We find the value of x and y. But we have here 3x. What does 3x means? 3 is multiplied with the x. So what is the reverse of 3? Multiplication, that is division. So it means here we have to divide with the coefficient of the variable to make it 1. Means if we divide 3 with the 3, what we get? 1x. And I told you earlier, we have to do the same operation on the either side of the equation. So what we do? We will divide it by 3 on both sides like this. 3x divided by 3 is equal to 12 divided by 3, right? So this 3 cut with this, what we get? Only x. And how many 3's make 12? 3 make 4's make 12. Means x is equal to 4. So so these 2 or 3 simple steps which we will do in each question of linear equation. Because we move some constant on the other side of the equation, we will collect the variables on the one side of the equation, we will add something, we are going to subtract something, and we are dividing or multiplying with the something where we will need multiplication. Like here, if I have a question that x over 3 is equal to 10. Now what we do here? Here we have 3 is in the division form. So if there is a multiplication, what we do? We will divide the 3. Here we have to multiply with the 3, and we have to multiply 3 with the both side of the equation. Write this 3 into x over 3, that is equal to 10 into 3, right? So this 3 cuts with this, x is equal to 30. That is your answer. If you replace the value of x, we will get the 10. And here if we have get the value of x is equal to 4, if I replace here 3 multiply by 4 minus 6 is equal to 6. So 3 4s are 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. So it means 6 is equal to 6. It means our answer is true for this equation. So I hope you understand, and you are very seems very happy that it's so much easy questions. For if you think that these are the easy questions, yes, these are the easy questions, but you have to complete command on these rules of algebra. So that's all for today. I hope you understand the basics of algebra, which I repeat you, that is your previous knowledge. You already know about the basics of algebra, what is term, coefficient, variable, algebraic expression, and the actual topic, that is linear equation. What is an equation? What are the rules to solve the equation? What is the difference between linear equation and the quadratic or the other equations? In this chapter, in this unit, we have to discuss only the linear equation of one variable. So I told you how we will solve these questions of linear equations according what rules. So do practice. You can do easy questions from your practice now pages and from your exercise question number 1 and 2. That is quite easy like this, so you can solve very easily. So stay tuned with learning math skills with Kashif, and don't forget to share, subscribe and like my channel. And in next lecture we will do some complicated questions about linear questions from your textbook and your workbook as well. So bye.